I'm here with Roger Love in Los Angeles, and I would like to know, Roger, tell me, what kind of actors and singers did you help in your life?
Well, some of the more recent actors that I've helped are Reese Witherspoon and Joaquin Phoenix. We did a film called Walk the Line, and then I did Jeff Bridges and Colin Farrell for a film called Crazy Heart, and then last year I did a film with Keira Knightley and Mark Ruffalo and Adam Levine called Begin Again, and I also did a film for Sony called Annie, where I taught Quvenzhané Wallis, the youngest female ever to be nominated for an Academy Award from the movie Beasts of the Southern Wild, and then I helped her learn how to sing for Annie. But I've been teaching singers since I started with the Beach Boys and the Jacksons and Earth, Wind and Fire, and some of my more recent clients are Maroon 5 and Eminem and John Mayer and Gwen Stefani and the rock groups like The Killers.
Wow.
And so you just never know who's going to call up and say, I need help with my voice, and then that starts a new adventure.
It's great, Roger. And tell me, how can people improve their communication and show emotion with their voice?
Well, the biggest problem is people are looking at everything else other than their voice to connect with people. They're thinking about if I have the right hair, if I have the right makeup, if I have the right clothes, if I knew what to say, if I had the right words. But what they don't understand is that the words don't matter hardly at all. The only thing that matters is if you can make people feel emotionally. The only way to make people feel emotionally is to control the sounds that you make, the melodies of the voice, the volume changes, whether your voice is airy or whether your voice is edgy, how high or low you speak. So the sounds you make people feel things, and the words don't matter. So we live in a world that is preoccupied with content. If I had the right words, I could get you to marry me. If I had the right words, I could get that job. But words don't matter. It's about the sounds you make aside from the words, and that's how you make people feel things, and that's how you create relationships, and that's how you make business deals, and that's how you make a better life.
Well, wonderful. And that's why I want Brazilians to come here and enjoy the powerful training of Roger Love. Roger, what could you say to Brazilians to invite them to come next year to your training?
English is the language of the world, even though it's not the most beautiful language. So we need to learn to communicate and tie all of the different accents and languages around the world into one way that we could all really communicate. And I found that way to create a global voice, a voice that will help you in Brazil sell what you want or communicate to the world and get you out there and your products and your brand. So I want you to come and I want you to learn a new method of having a global voice that will not only teach people and enlighten people, but you will move people emotionally to what your message and get your voice out to the world. That's what we do here.
Okay, that's great. Brazilians, come next year. I'm
and it's
counting
fun.
on you.
Super fun. Are you having a great time this weekend?
Muito bom, excelente.
How much laughing have you been doing?
I'm laughing all day long. It's wonderful. I'm so glad. I'm so grateful that I came here. Really.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll
Roger.
see you next year.
Bye bye. Ciao.